I am the punishment of God. A chilling declaration, a statement of absolute power. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. These words, whether truly spoken or born of legend, encapsulate the terror and awe that Genghis Khan inspired. They speak of a force unstoppable, a reckoning for the wicked. These words, attributed to Genghis Khan, echo through history and strike fear into the hearts of kings, even today. They serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of weakness and division. In Age of Empires 2, we step into his boots, feeling the weight of his ambition and the pressure of his decisions. Commanding the Mongol Horde across digital plains, we'll experience the thrill of conquest and the challenges of leadership firsthand. But behind every click there's a real story, a tapestry woven with threads of courage, brutality and unwavering resolve. One of hardship where survival was a daily battle against the elements and against rival clans, ambition and a vision that reshaped the world, leaving an indelible mark on the course of human events. The campaign starts humbly, with nothing but a dream and the will to make it reality. A handful of villagers surrounded by rivals, each vying for control of the fragmented steppe. Echoing Temujin's own struggle for survival, his early years marked by loss, betrayal and relentless determination. Each small victory is monumental, a testament to the resilience and fighting spirit of the Mongol people. Every alliance hard-won, forged through diplomacy, intimidation and the promise of shared glory. Our journey will follow the campaign's path, retracing the steps of a legend, exploring how Temujin united warring tribes, transforming a fractured land into a unified force, and built an empire from nothing, an empire that would stretch from the Pacific Ocean to the gates of Europe. What made him different? What were the secrets to his unparalleled success? Through unity, a collective strength born from shared purpose and unwavering loyalty, strategy, employing innovative tactics and adapting to ever-changing circumstances, and innovation, embracing new technologies and adapting them to the Mongol way of war, will uncover the timeless lessons of Genghis Khan's epic tale, lessons that continue to resonate in the modern world. Who was Genghis Khan? A name that echoes through the ages, synonymous with conquest and empire. But who was the man behind the legend? What forces shaped him into the leader who would unite the Mongol tribes and forge the largest contiguous land empire in history? Born Temujin in 1162, a time of constant upheaval and tribal warfare on the Mongolian steppe. He was the son of a minor clan leader, a precarious position in a land where survival was a daily battle against the elements and rival tribes. The vast, unforgiving landscape of the Mongolian steppe would be his training ground, shaping his character and preparing him for the challenges ahead. Life was a daily struggle, a constant fight for survival in a world where only the strong could endure. Nomads moving with their herds across the endless grasslands, constantly seeking sustenance and evading danger, surviving against rivals and the elements. Their lives were dictated by the seasons and the movements of their livestock. The Age of Empires 2 campaign, The Scourge of God, mirrors this. It offers a glimpse into the strategic challenges and brutal realities of Temujin's world. Early missions are about survival, not conquest, reflecting the initial struggles of Temujin to establish himself and secure his position. Temujin's rise began with betrayal and hardship, events that would test his resolve and forge his leadership. But he used his wits and inspired loyalty to survive, gathering a devoted following that would become the foundation of his power. He wasn't the strongest or richest, lacking the advantages of birth or fortune, but he understood his people's hopes and fears, connecting with them on a deeper level and earning their trust. Before him, the Mongols were just warring tribes, a collection of disparate groups constantly vying for power and resources. The Merkits, known for their fierce warriors, Tatars, infamous for their cunning and ruthlessness, Kerates and more, each with their own distinct identity and ambitions. Through sheer will and brilliant strategy, Temujin united them, a feat that seemed impossible given their long history of conflict, forging a new identity and purpose, transforming a collection of warring tribes into a unified and unstoppable force. He created a common law, known as the Yasa, which established a framework for governance and social order within the newly unified Mongol nation. and launched campaigns that built an empire from the Pacific to Europe, a testament to his military genius and the effectiveness of his unified Mongol army. Genghis Khan was not just a conqueror, driven solely by a thirst for power and domination, but a unifier and nation-builder who laid the foundations for a lasting Mongol identity and a period of unprecedented expansion and cultural exchange. His legacy changed the course of world history, leaving an indelible mark on the political, social, and cultural landscape of Eurasia. The campaign's first lesson is unity. You can't crush everyone at once. You must win allies, prove your worth, and show that life under your banner is better than endless war. Temujin saw the potential in uniting the tribes, each one a building block for something greater. He promoted people for skill and loyalty, not noble birth, creating a meritocracy that attracted the best. In-game, it's like choosing your best units for the job, regardless of their rank. This revolutionized Mongol society, making it stronger and more efficient. Each new ally made Temujin's force larger and his dream more real. The campaign lets you feel this growth. Every alliance and victory multiplies your power. Without unity, there could be no empire. Temujin's genius was turning rivals into partners, building a foundation for world-shaking conquest. The Mongol legend began with unity. Once united, the Mongols became a military force unlike any other. In Age of Empires 2, their Mangudai cavalry archers are legendary, fast, precise, and deadly on the move. Mongol warfare was about speed and mobility, not walls and fortresses. Like a wave, their strength was in coordinated motion, millions moving as one. Genghis Khan drilled discipline and trust into his soldiers, enabling complex tactics like the feigned retreat. The game rewards you for using these tactics: hit and run, raid and harass, never fighting on your enemy's terms. Mongol strategy was psychological as much as physical, creating chaos and despair. Their skills as hunters became skills of war, organized on a massive scale. The Horde's power was not just numbers, but relentless, intelligent motion. Under Genghis Khan, the Mongol army became history's most feared force. So, the Mongols mastered open battle, but the campaign also highlights their genius for adaptation. Against fortified cities, cavalry charges failed, so Genghis Khan learned from his enemies. Captured engineers taught the Mongols to build siege engines, catapults, trebuchets, battering rams. The army evolved, combining cavalry with siege power to break any defense. In-game, you must adapt too, switching tactics when old ones fail. Genghis Khan was a lifelong learner, absorbing new knowledge and technology from every conquest. He spared scholars and artisans, gathering expertise to strengthen his empire. He created a written script and a legal code, building not just through conquest but innovation. The campaign shows military adaptation, but in reality, this spirit transformed every part of Mongol society. Adaptation was the key to their unstoppable rise. Genghis Khan's empire, a force that reshaped the world, thrived not only on military might, but also on something equally powerful: information. The ability to gather, disseminate, and act upon intelligence was a cornerstone of their success. Their dominance was as much about force, the raw power of their armies, as it was about the strategic advantage gained through superior knowledge. To achieve this, he built the YAM, a vast relay network, a sophisticated system designed for rapid communication across vast distances. This network consisted of stations and fresh horses, strategically placed to ensure messages could traverse the empire with incredible speed. It was, in essence, the 13th century's internet, a revolutionary system that connected the far-flung corners of the Mongol realm. Messages could travel hundreds of miles a day, an unprecedented feat for the time, allowing for near real-time communication across continents. This speed and efficiency in communication let the Khan maintain control over his vast realm, ensuring his directives were swiftly implemented and his authority firmly established. The YAM allowed the Khan to govern with speed and precision, responding to events and challenges with remarkable agility. Beyond official communications, spies and merchants constantly brought back intelligence, providing invaluable insights into the political landscape. This intelligence detailed the strengths and weaknesses of enemies and the trustworthiness of allies alike, informing strategic decisions at the highest levels. In Age of Empires 2, scouting is vital. And for the Mongols, in reality, it was empire-defining, a critical component of their military and political success. The Yam also made travel safer, providing security and support for those traversing the empire. This increased safety was particularly beneficial for traders and envoys, facilitating commerce and diplomacy. The Yam's security measures boosted trade and cultural exchange, fostering economic growth and intercultural understanding. Knowledge moved as quickly as armies, ensuring that the Mongol Empire remained at the forefront of innovation and strategy. This rapid flow of information kept the Mongols one step ahead, allowing them to anticipate challenges and capitalize on opportunities. This sophisticated communication system was the backbone of the empire, providing the infrastructure for effective governance. It connected distant lands into a single state, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose across the vast Mongol territories. True power wasn't just about fighting. It was about more than just military might. It was about knowing, possessing the knowledge necessary to make informed decisions. It was about communicating, effectively sharing information across vast distances. And it was about responding faster than anyone else, adapting to changing circumstances with unparalleled speed and agility. The Mongol network made the world smaller, shrinking distances and connecting cultures in unprecedented ways. Ultimately, this innovative system made the empire stronger, solidifying its dominance and shaping the course of history. After conquest came the Pax Mongolica, an era of stability and connection. The Mongols controlled the Silk Road, turning dangerous paths into a single secure superhighway. Bandits were crushed, tolls eliminated, and trade flourished as never before. The Yam system supported this, making travel and commerce safe across continents. Goods, ideas, and technologies flowed between East and West, sparking innovation and cultural exchange. The world became more connected, gunpowder, printing, and the compass traveled west, while science and art moved east. Even the Black Death spread along these routes, a reminder of the double-edged sword of connectivity. Genghis Khan, once a destroyer, became the world's greatest merchant by uniting civilizations. Why does Genghis Khan's story matter today? He shows that great change can come from the margins, and that innovation often emerges from the unexpected. His unification of warring tribes is a timeless lesson in leadership and building common purpose. He valued merit and adaptation, always learning from others to strengthen his empire. In a divided world, his story urges us to find common ground and embrace new ideas. The Pax Mongolica is a metaphor for our own global connectivity. Our internet, our trade, our shared risks and rewards. His challenges, uniting diversity, managing change, governing vastness, mirror our own. Genghis Khan's legacy is a reminder leadership, learning and unity shape the world. What lessons will we take from his example? As our journey ends, we face the complex legacy of Genghis Khan. He was both a brutal conqueror and a visionary builder, a figure of contradictions. His story forces us to ask what truly defines a leader. Is it the peace and prosperity they create, or the methods and morals they use? History is never simple. Leaders are rarely just heroes or villains. As you play Age of Empires 2 or reflect on history, consider what kind of leader would you choose to be? What legacy would you leave behind?